The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello, everybody. And welcome to the Media Zone as we hit the middle of May here, Dave. The summer movie season has already started, of course, with Guardians of the Galaxy already bringing in big numbers.
Did we do that one?
We did that on the last taping.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now, it did as we tape this, and it has not opened here yet. I do know it's bringing in big numbers because it opened overseas first for some reason. So it's so far overseas, it's doubling the first film.
Really? I heard some talk that it doesn't live up to the first film.
I did see that, but how, that's a tough order to come up with. If it's even on par with the first one.
Okay. I don't know.
You'll see it later. I know you won't go out
No.
see that in the theater. You did somehow see it when you were on a movie watching binge, I think.
I think a producer gave me his copy.
That's right. Somebody.
And then I watched it.
Yeah, somebody recorded it in a bad anamorphic format, we recall. It was a little wider than it was high.
I don't know. I watched it. That's all I know.
All right, well, tonight, what's our big summer film tonight? It looks like Alien to me.
Yeah, Alien Covenant, and
Yeah.
then two other films I never heard of.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. We're rebooting that series for some. There was 3 or 4 of those.
Were they successful? Because wouldn't you reboot something successful? I don't know. Was this good with kids? Did it make money?
Apparently enough to do at least 3, possibly 4, though.
Oh.
Remember when we did Roderick Rules? That film.
I don't remember we did Guardians of the Galaxy last time. Roderick Rules. How long you going back there? A couple years?
That's like 5 years, I think.
Come on. Give me a break.
Also, we'll be looking at the DVDs and Blu-rays that are coming out this week. That's always fun.
And when do we have our deaths?
We'll do that on this show. A
Okay.
couple of sad ones this time.
Oh, the other ones are not, apparently.
Well, they are. There's somebody on this one, and not even Carrie Fisher warranted this. There are 3 pages of photos
Really?
on this tribute.
Wow.
Okay, more fun. And don't forget, during the show, I actually ordered
So not 3D glasses.
a bunch of 3D glasses. So if you need some at home, you can write into the address at the end. I'll have some to send out. I think I got 20 or so. So if you need some, I can send them out. The only problem is, now I looked this up on the web.
Are they opposite?
The red is supposed to be on the left eye. Now I have to write to this company. It's easily fixed because we just bend this back the other way.
Okay.
But the red is supposed to be on the left. Remember we were talking about
Yeah.
that? Does it matter? Apparently it does. Not to this company, whoever I got those.
All right, well, I got to write into the show because I need a pair.
I'll give you 2. You don't have any right here?
I don't have any, no.
You have some for
do?
left. So we'll get you some, Dave. So when you turn the 3D show on, you can see things popping right out.
Oh, when is that show going to air?
That is 3 from now.
All right.
So you got 3 shows.
All right, remind me.
Okay.
Send me an email.
Also, I do have, I think we still have the 3D werewolf clip, if you want to show that, if we need to for some time later. Have that over there. But first, let's do Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dave.
All right. Well, I'll do that one.
You do that. I try to keep these reads short.
Yeah, well, a good job, but the problem isn't necessarily the read so much as the clip. If the clip is too long and you have a short read, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
But here we go. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. Stars Alicia Silverstone, Tom Everett Scott, Charlie Wright, Jason Drucker. A Heffley family road trip to attend Meemaw's 90th birthday party goes hilariously off course thanks to Greg's newest scheme to get to a video gaming convention. All right, doesn't get much shorter than that. Rated PG for some rude humor.
I'm thinking this time I didn't have to cut them down. They were kind of short reads this time. You know, sometimes they give us too much information. I'm not thrilled with this performance as Roderick in this film.
Okay, is that a Roderick?
That's Roderick.
I don't know what that is.
I
But
mean,
okay.
there's the fat kid. I know him from.
That's.
This Roderick looks more like Kelly Leak from the Bad News Bears. I don't like that. We haven't brought back the long hair lately, have we?
Not that I know of, but there's always a few holdouts.
This looks like our studio here. In weeks of like people putting their heads out the window.
Tom Everett Scott is in one of my favorite films.
Who, the father?
Yeah.
What's he in?
That Thing You Do.
Oh, jeez. They just had a reunion.
That's actually a very, I want to say, okay, maybe I overstated one of my favorite movies, but it's a good movie. Well done. Captures its time period very well.
Yeah, I do like the song, I know. I don't know if I've seen the... I think that sticks in your head after you watch it.
Well, it sticks in your head because it's played like 15 times during the movie.
Yeah.
But I don't know about this one.
It's hard to see Alicia Silverstone in this motherly role when she was such a... That's our studio.
Such a hot vixen? Was she a hot vixen ever?
Oh, she was a hot Batgirl.
Oh.
With the bat nipple suit there they had.
I did. You know how I feel about superhero films, so I did not see her bat nipples.
Nobody did. That was almost killed the Batman franchise until they rebooted that with Bale there. Okay, so we've done this. Good to take the kids too. You know, they're driving you nuts. You take them out and
Driving you nuts.
You can't stop off at Ruby Tuesdays before your film apparently up here.
Yeah, it's too bad you couldn't take the kids to the Tilted Kilt.
And you can't take them to that either anymore. I've never been in the new Hooters on Wolf Road. That might be a fun trip.
Is it no longer in Crossgates? Well, maybe there's new workers there, and he's talking about there's some new Hooters at Hooters.
New or nude?
Both. Well, it's new to me because I haven't been in that one. How long has it been there? A few years.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
I've never been to any Hooters.
Oh.
Well, at least when it was in Crossgates, you could walk by and peek in, take a little peek there.
Oh.
Football Sunday. Good.
That's good at Hooters?
Hooters and wings?
Yep.
Do you give more of a tip because of their exposed areas?
Sure.
Oh. All right.
Aren't they covering them up a little more for, feminist problem? No.
A feminist problem? I think the whole purpose is to not be a feminist and expose your parts as much as you can.
Yeah.
Because,
I know there was an outrage about this slits in the shorts.
No, everybody's outraged about everything these days. For the love of God, just stop. Just stop. Everyone's upset about something.
I think we can say get some balls on there because they say that on the Goldbergs all the time.
Do they?
He didn't say get some balls, but that's his catchphrase, balls.
That's all he says is balls?
Yeah.
Well, for all you know, he's talking about, a basketball.
I don't think that's usually the intention when he's saying it, but they're pushing the boundaries.
Are they?
There.
Well, they've pushed the boundary ever since, Dennis Sipowitz's ass was shown. What was that, NYPD Blue or something?
NYPD Blue, I like that show, and then all of a sudden Janet Jackson whipped her boob out, and then we never saw Dennis Franz's behind again.
Well, that's good. Something good came out of that.
Or anybody else's. The wife who in that great scene where she's walking into the bathroom, full on display.
No! Her full backle?
There was backle. Of course, you always saw backle. There was sidle and...
boobage?
Boobage.
On NBC or whatever it was?
ABC.
ABC? Back then? Wasn't that 80s? 90s, early 90s.
That was 90s. Yeah, it's a shame that happened. We were coming so far with TV and the networks, and then that had to move over to cable.
Now we've got Lena Headey's body double walking down nude, fully nude, through whatever show that is.
The Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
Is that Lena Headey? I thought you meant the one from Girls.
Oh, I don't know. Name? Am I have the wrong one? Who's the one from Girls? Siri.
I know who you
Lena
mean.
Dunham is Girls.
Okay, there are two separate things.
Lena Headey used the body double. They just put her face on the body double.
Yes, it was a good job.
Yeah, I watched it many times just to see if I could find that figure out.
Shame.
Until the guy jumped out and opened up his...
Oh,
then I'm like, oh, you can't. Yeah, it wasn't shame.
Shame. I've only seen the first season of Game of Thrones so far, and I did enjoy it.
I've only seen her walking down that part nude. That's the only part I've ever seen.
Everything.
What?
Everything.
What is that?
That is a film with Amandel Stenberg.
Or Stenberg.
Amandla?
Amandla?
That's a tough name.
Amandla?
I'm guessing that's the main actress in
here.
Okay.
Amandla. Yeah, interesting.
It's a tough one. Nick Robinson and Anika Nani Rose. Maybe that's... I don't know who is the main actress in this film. A teenage girl is unable to leave her home because she has an immunodeficiency that makes her allergic to almost everything. That sounds like me.
Everything.
However, her life changes for the better when she begins to communicate with the boy next door.
Ooh, damn those boys.
Rated PG-13 for thematic elements and brief sensuality.
Oh, those boys, they ruin everything.
When those boys get involved with their hormones.
Oh, those raging hormones on the loose. Look, you can't do that. There's fish poo in there. You can't do that.
I don't know if that was a dream or she does go out, it looks like, at some point.
It's like the boy in the plastic bubble.
Yeah, we've seen this type of thing. This looks interesting to me, though. I don't know why.
Is it because of the taboo love?
I think so.
Which isn't really taboo anymore, Ed.
It isn't down south. Isn't that touching?
It's very touching. Would you like to touch me?
I think that they said, if it hadn't shown up yet, this is from the writer of, speaking of Game of Thrones, the Khaleesi in there. Remember she was with the guy in the wheelchair? What film was that that's now on the Epix channel? That's in there too. I think that may have been...
Monkey Shines.
No.
All
About You or something. That was the one with the Khaleesi. It was also a similar theme. Apparently this writer is big on.
Wow, look at that. Living life to the fullest, dying a week later.
For one day. Everything. Oh. May 9th, not June 19th, which is coming up, but May 19th. This will be. We should celebrate May 9th or June 19th when that comes around, just like we're going to celebrate Star Wars.
Yeah, no, you're going to celebrate Star Wars.
Well, actually, we already celebrated Star Wars Day. I don't know when this started. May the 4th.
Oh.
A little play on words is now Star Wars Day.
Oh, I get it.
But later on in May...
Apparently it's someone with a lisp. May the 4th be with you.
That's Cindy Brady's tribute. Later up in May, though, and you were even aware of this.
I've never been up in May. I just want you to be aware of
that. May, you had the year correct. You must have heard this was coming. Or you didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No.
40 years since Star Wars has come out.
Oh.
On May 25th, which was one of the first, I think Jaws actually started the May 25th-ish area of
back in 75.
The summer film starting up. Now it's been pushed back to May, the first week in May, like May 2nd or whatever. Let's see. Oh, we have our last film. This is a big one we're looking forward to.
Alien Covenant. Stars Catherine Waterston, James Franco, Michael Fassbender, and Noomi Rapace. Ridley Scott returns to the universe he created with Alien Covenant, a new chapter in his groundbreaking Alien franchise. The crew of the colony ship Covenant, bound for a remote planet on the far side of the galaxy, discovers what they think is an uncharted paradise, but is actually a dark, dangerous world. When they uncover a threat beyond their imagination, they must attempt a harrowing escape.
It's funny, I didn't see James Franco anywhere in here in this trailer.
Maybe it's just his voice somewhere.
Huh.
Who knows?
I took most of the unrated trailer and a few minutes of the regular one and put them together in my own creation here.
So you made your own trailer.
I made my trailer.
Is it longer than the usual one?
It's about a few seconds longer, but I figured it was okay since this is a big... Now, this looks like it's going to be a little better than Prometheus, Dave.
Yeah, it was awful.
Did Ridley Scott do that?
I don't know.
I think he did. What happened? It looks like we're back to the flavor of Alien in here.
Well, let's hope so.
Which that other film that was out...
Oh, my God.
A few weeks ago.
No, I'm not talking about that.
What are you talking about? Oh, somebody just shook their head.
Oh, man.
Thank God for bad sinuses, apparently, this week.
I need another mint. I can't do this. I can't do the show. I can't.
You can't do it this time. Last time I was having trouble. Oh, here's an unrated.
Oh, no. No, don't. Oh, it's not going. Oh, wow. No, I can't work today. I can't do this.
You didn't go out to the theater to see the Prometheus, did you?
No.
I did. That was the last film I saw in 3D because I kept going back and forth. Does it look better in 3D or in color?
I can't really concentrate right now.
I was trying to get your mind.
It's not helping. I can't do it.
Did you see there's a brief prologue video? Did you watch that?
What?
There's a prologue video. I'm not getting anything.
Yeah, good for you.
These, we could use that fan though now I was going to bring down.
No, I don't need it being blown over to me more.
Blow it back where it came from.
Now that we have the fine effects that have caught up, as opposed to a man in a suit kind of thing, with the digital alien who can move much better.
Hopefully there'll be not too much CG alien. I think they've learned their lesson. You don't want too much of that. Like some of those monster movies, Van Helsing, where monsters were jumping all over the place. Don't want that. We want a little bit of natural. Of course, that's what made the alien good. They didn't show too much of the alien.
Right.
Not that the suit looked pretty good, not that they didn't want to, it just was their choice, I think. Just like Jaws, they couldn't show it.
They couldn't. Nothing was working right.
Nothing was working there. Okay, DVD time, Dave.
All right.
Hope there's nothing that reminds you. Hope there's no John Waters films.
No.
This was another space. Remember, this was the one where the boy was on Mars and he was talking to the girl and he comes back home. We did this 3 months ago. You don't remember this one because you don't remember the Guardians.
Right now, I can't remember anything. I'm getting lightheaded.
Let me see how my sinuses are.
No, you don't clear them, Ed. Don't clear them.
They're pretty clear.
We'll be scraping you off the floor.
Now, this is what we're calling the Ultimate Mummy Collection, which is the Mummy Returns, the Dragon Empire, or whatever, and we're also throwing in the Scorpion King for some reason.
Oh, well, that's part of it.
Huh? The Rock. Is that why we're throwing it in? Because he's
wasn't that part of it, though?
They're missing out on the Scorpion King Part 4 with Lou Ferrigno, though. That wasn't included here. I guess only the pure Scorpion King. Out on Blu-ray.
Ooh.
Okay, now just last January, Dave, we had the final chapter of Resident Evil.
I sort of remember.
Let's do the math. January, February, March, April, May. This one's a little longer than usual.
Well, I only remember sort of doing this because I like to say Mila Jovovich.
And if you don't have any of the others in your collection, you can get the the one with all 6 films, apparently there were.
6?
I haven't seen one of those. A lot of Mummy.
Would this be like the old ones? Does this include the 30s with Karloff, or just the George Zuko ones from the 40s?
This includes all 6.
All 6 of who?
Which is Karloff and Lon Chaney, and they must have thrown a Zucker or somebody in, right? There wasn't 6 Lon Chaney ones.
No, but George Zuko did some good Mummy movies. Look him up, people. For those of you going, what's that George Zuko?
Was he the Mummy, or he was?
No, I think he was
hero?
just in them.
He was just in them.
Oh, Dracula.
Now we got all 6 films. Now God only knows. I know he was only in the one, and then I know that included is Abbott and Costello.
Okay, yep.
Is apparently included in every set, because I got the Frankenstein and werewolf sets like these, and they included Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein in both of those.
Oh.
Apparently, if you wanted the werewolf one and not the Frankenstein,
you're out of luck.
So I don't know where they come up with 6 Dracula films.
Ooh, Willard. Damn.
Now this I've been waiting for in any format.
Okay.
Because this has not been on DVD, has not been on VHS. There was some kind of rights issue because this was produced by Bing Crosby's
Really?
production company, and there was a problem with the rights. Not the Michael Jackson song in Ben. That was fine. It was the Bing Crosby production company. So especially Willard, that was really good. So I'm waiting for these.
Hasn't Bing been dead almost 40 years?
Who?
Bing?
Yeah. Well, he must have not had a will that specified where Willard and Ben were going on future releases. Let's see. We've got only 3 minutes. I don't think that's enough time for a proper tribute for the death. So I think we should do that next time.
Well, how long are they going to take? It only takes a couple minutes to do the game.
Well, I don't think we should.
By the time we decide, the time will have passed.
I think we should do a leisurely
game
and then promote the 3D glasses, which if the folks don't have them.
I thought you already did.
Well, I'm going to promote it over the address. So
well done. All right.
Now, did you see that I put up a picture? One of our viewers and star of the web series Pi, DJ Pi, had his 3D glasses, and he took a picture of himself wearing the glasses next to the still of the werewolf clip.
I did see that.
So people do have the 3D glasses out there in TV land.
Okay.
Now, did I leave some down here, producer? You said you had some, or did you get them for one of those wacky TV viewings they had in the...
I have them from a wacky TV viewing.
Yeah. All right, let's go over to the game board now, Dave.
All right, it's the Poster Pairs game where we have asked you, and whether you've responded is, not our fault, to send us 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We select your entry, reveal what's behind the 2 numbers you have given us, and if they match, you win 2 free movie passes. If you right spin the wheel, you could win up to 10 in total. There you go.
I have my shorts on, but you would never know it in this shot.
You wouldn't. But, there you go.
Remember last time I had trouble with the heat? It was not entirely the heat or the sinuses. I've been eating too much salt.
No, is that what it is?
So out there, be careful with your salt intake, please.
Yeah, well, there's an intake, unfortunately, that I'm part of right now. I'm not too happy about it.
Is the air conditioner hooked up? Because that can suck out some of the vending.
This is awful. Michelle Crisafulli, 3 and 6.
3 and 6 for Michelle. Is she going to spin?
Yes, she was going to spin. I'm sorry. I'm out of sorts, I'm telling you.
Sounds like your voice is affected.
Everything is getting affected now. This is bad. I might slump over.
Okay, if this matches Tales from the Crypt, we have a winner. Oh! Whoops. I got hit with the wire here from the spinners. What do we got here? We got a next to each other and a wacky mix up there. So you never know how the cards are going to fall there. Right. Speaking of the Night Stalker Kolchak there, it was nice to see Kolchak on the shelves of Walmart I saw the other day.
Oh, I would never know that, as I never shop at Walmart.
I tell you, I'm not going to shop there if they keep putting those guys in the middle of the aisle by my DVDs that try and get you to sign up with Verizon.
Oh, no, they have the kiosks in there now like they do in the malls?
No,
for
a table.
holidays?
They
Oh, really?
set up a table in the middle and then harass poor... Now, the past 2 times I've been in there, it's been somebody in a wheelchair that couldn't get away fast enough, apparently. I don't want to be harassed with, do I have Verizon or Time Warner or Spectrum or whatever the hell it is now. I want to look at my DVDs in peace after a hard day at work. Now leave me alone, you bastards. And some son of a bitch came to the door the other day again from that Verizon Fios. I don't want it. If I want it, I know where to get it. I told this guy, and he was a nice man, so I didn't yell too bad. I said, there was a couple of kids here 2 weeks ago with this. I said, I'm sorry, we usually keep a track on that. Yeah, we only send them around every 2 months or something instead of every 2 weeks. We don't want it. I pointed out the people in the neighborhood that had the dishes on their houses because apparently they didn't want to go this way. I'll never buy from a company that has to go to that effort. I'll never buy a Fusillo car.
Oh, dear.
And speaking of which, I haven't seen his ads around lately.
Well, they're still there.
Is he? He's back again. Oh, I thought he was in ill health or something. Not that you want to see anybody in ill health, but it saves me from watching those damn commercials. Oh. I know he's back in August. I know we'll have to suffer then. Okay, let's tell people how to enter the contest.
All right, you bastards.
In between my
Send an email
pitching session.
to mediazone95@gmail.com. Mediazone95@gmail.com. 2 numbers, 1 to 6. If we select your entry to matches, you win 2 free movie passes. If you write spin the wheel, you have a chance to turn those 2 tickets into 10. But only 1 chance. 2 chances for 6 in total, 2 chances for 4, 6 chances to keep the 2 that you won, 5 chances you lose 1, 2 chances you lose them both. There you go.
And don't forget our address there, mediazone95@gmail.com. If you don't have your 3D glasses, email in. I've got some here. 2 tops per household. I don't have a ton here.
2 per household. What's the shipping cost?
Shipping cost is whatever a stamp is now, but I'll send these out.
Oh my God.
See if you don't have them for 3. In 2 weeks from now, we'll have our 3D segment on the show. And it'll be up on YouTube to everybody to view at your leisure. And Dave's enjoying a nice tic-tac there.
I need to gargle.
Next time, it's Baywatch, everybody's been waiting for that. And everybody's been waiting for the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean film.
Or they could just go to Disney and watch Johnny Depp stand there because apparently he needs money now.
Well, he's promoting the film.
Oh.
That's why he was in there. He wouldn't catch him dead in Disneyland or World or wherever he was.
Well, that's why he's there. He needs the money. He's got to promote the film.
That's
apparently
right.
He's broke.
Is he broke?
That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, no. Oh, divorce. That's right.
And bad management. Taking his moolah.
All right, so we'll see you next time, and we'll do all those.
Hopefully I'll be here.
And we'll celebrate the 40th anniversary of Star Wars next time also. So we will see you then.
The Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.